of the community. I printed off. Hopefully he doesn't mind me showing this. I printed off what his panel looks like.
Oh
What
dear.
it looks like before we take the breakers, the dead front off. His circuit schedule, the breakers that are not working. And I had him also draw me out a diagram of his house.
Sweet.
So we're going to try to troubleshoot this. I'm going to show a little bit of how to hook up a toner inside of a panel. The only way I can do that is to mount the panel to the wall. So
All right.
I've got an extra panel. It's not going to be proper, but it's going to be effective. So I think that's all we need here. We'll wait for some people to get in, and then once people get in, we'll get to it. Or no one will show up. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to do this regardless. This is for somebody else. So what we're doing right here is going to break these connections loose.
That's his tagline on OnlyFans too. Don't care if anybody shows up. I'm doing this for somebody else.
So this is the 9-inch clients. They actually have a lot of leverage.
What's up, Rod?
Good leverage to actually break connections, as you can see. So
sure.
That's nice. Sometimes you get a multiplier and it just doesn't do it. And then you buy the 8-inch ones of these. They come up with the 9s and you're already kind of, your reputation's ruined by the 8s. But I can tell you right now, these things are very little compromise when it comes to multipliers.
About the same, Rod.
All right, so we got the receptacle out. We're going to get this to our panel because this is what's going to feed our panel, believe it or not.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the safest way I can do it. So
it doesn't bother me.
Just like the fire department that says, oh, you got to have an emergency service disconnect outside your house so we can throw a switch and make us feel safer. They mandated that you got to have a switch outside your house when, if I was a firefighter, dude, you're talking about a switch with a clearance. Let me see if I can find a breaker here. I had one somewhere. I'm gonna have to find breakers for this, so you might need to bear with me, or we might not be able to find any. I had one on this table. We moved the garage around a little bit, so we got the white box in the corner there. We moved this one here. We put this one here, and then we put that one there, and we got the vise finally not where I'm kicking it. So,
well, that's good.
What I'm looking for is a breaker. Breaker.
1-9.
Yeah.
Anybody got their ears on? Y'all are quiet tonight. What's the matter?
That brings back some memories when you said that.
Cat got your wieners?
Not good ones.
Oh, well, sorry, Smokey.
Oh, we got a breaker. It's a double pole, but it's still a breaker.
Dr. Juju. Oh, the cat does have his wiener. That's too bad. It's a minor snack.
Oh, shit. Hang on. Something's going on. Hey, Makita.
Oh.
Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Whoops. Okay, here we go.
You meant it. That's the worst part.
I did mean it. Canceled. All right, so we're just going to mount this up here.
What's up, Ahole?
And then we'll go from there. So what we got to do, we got to knock out these little knocker outers. See that right there?
Oh, the knocker outers.
Yeah, of course.
My wife had her knocker outers out in the car today.
Nice.
Oh, it was. It was very lovely. I enjoyed the trip.
All right, we're going to bang these out.
First time I've made it to Home Depot in weeks. See, these are the things that you can do when you're older and there are no kids around.
That's true. That is one thing to looking forward to. Getting old
Dang.
and decrepit as you.
Yes, but
Decrepit
not
is
having your
a
wife's knocker routers out. That's weird.
yeah, makes sense. Look at that leverage. Look at that leverage. Such a good tool, dude. Okay,
Oh, thank
so
you, buddy.
we're gonna do the unthinkable and actually mount this with some sheetrock screws because the inspector's in around.
Violation. Code. Who cares?
Code, who cares? I don't know if you technically can't use sheetrock screws, but it's seriously frowned upon.
Oh, well,
We,
you
we
are the
definitely judge you for it.
inspector.
You might go in the phone as a C, not an A. I've got contractors
Yes,
identified as.
but do you put your C in their A?
Sometimes just depends. Just depends how necessary the call is.
Y'all see, that's how you do it. You making me
That's
want a doctor. You should get one.
a what?
Getting old does suck.
I think these are 1/4 inch, aren't they? This 1/4 inch. There?
What's a proper screw to mount a panel then?
I would say like construction braided, something like this, where it's like nice and beefy. You know, something that's not a sheetrock screw. I don't think it actually matters that much.
Of
I don't think
course,
there's a code.
the electrician wants something big and beefy.
That's right. Uh oh. Uh oh.
Thank you for the happy poop.
Yo, the happy poop. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's what I need. Look at this screw. You see how this screw is like already angled stupid?
Yes.
Yeah. This is why you watch this. Do you notice how I never tell anybody to buy these from Klein?
No.
Yeah, so I've never actually made a video saying these are totally amazing because they're definitely not, man. The only benefit of things like this is that you can clean the magnet. But even then, look, the magnet's actually chipped. So the magnet's busted.
Perfect. That's perfect.
I know.
Hi, Mitchell. Oh, tight fit. He's back. What's up?
What's up, Mitch?
Denny, I'm not going to ask him that. None of that.
See how that doesn't just like go? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll try one more time and then we'll get the proper tool for the
Hey, can
job.
I ask you a stupid question?
Stupid question. Time.
I mean, since you've got that right there, why don't you just use a squeeze clamp to hold the panel so that you can use two hands?
Electricians do not use squeeze clamps, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to bring in, competent.
Yeah, you can't mix the trades up. Like, I'm sure a squeeze clamp would be great for an electrician to have, but we're never going to have one.
By the way, the Bessie ones are on sale at Home Depot if you needed to get some.
Why did Milwaukee label this 5/16 red?
Because they're red.
No, 5/16 are yellow. Everybody knows that. Why are you tricking me, Milwaukee?
How sure are you that they're all yellow?
No, 5/16 is yellow, 3/8 is blue, 1/4 inch is red.
Are you
It's
certain?
like I would bet my left nut on it.
Okay, let's test your theory. Since your nut is on the line.
Okay. Comment down below.
Do 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 do. And I'm not going to Klein or Milwaukee or none of them. I'm just going to go to a rando one.
Go get a standard nut driver. This color coded.
Got one.
It's going to be red.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean sometimes they're silver because they don't label them, but a labeled set is red, and that's a labeled set. So I'll show you the proper tool for the job.
Look at that. Look. See that? I can't see.
Hang on.
You see the size there? 5/16.
What you got?
See the color?
Yeah, wrong. Here, let me show you. Oh, actually, I pulled it out because it's not useful. See, look,
Oh, he pulled
3/8,
it out.
3/8 blue. But my quarter
Shoot.
inch, I don't even carry on this because it's pointless.
I just
Okay.
read the little numbers.
This is the proper tool for the job. This is a 1/4 inch DeWalt. You get it at Lowe's. See that angle right there? And then the magnet on it's
That's
like
true,
phenomenal.
Rod. He does it.
Now, watch the difference of how easy this thing's going to install versus the other, right? Hopefully it installs easy. That'd be nice, right?
It would. I mean, so far it's taken you longer to do this than it would be for me to build a house. But hey,
You see that? It's just
no?
like the right tool for the job, man. Makes the
Oh,
biggest
well,
freaking difference.
there you go. Like their Rainbow Coalition tools and certain apparently.
Do you see the difference? And
See,
you'd think this would be easier. I didn't even use the flex adapter on this. I just used
uh,
the better shape for the tradesman with, it's just better, man. Look, the DeWalts are splines. Nobody needs a spline shape to install a screw. You need a hex shape. Anyway. Okay. We need some connectors in here now.
Sure do. You got to get your feeder in there, don't you?
Yeah, the feeder's here. This is the extension cord.
Uh-huh.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Thank you. So we're just going to go right.
That's exactly what he meant.
Right there. But we need to get a connector on it at least.
That's exactly what he meant, Rod. The Rainbow Coalition. You know what? I've never met another tradesman that has to need colors to figure out their nut driver.
Well, you open a drawer and you see red, you'd think that's exactly what I want, but that is not the case.
I think it's just something about the electrician.
You do? See, these are nice because they reach over.
HVAC is much different.
These are nice because they reach.
You're not going to be an HVAC guy, are you?
I'm going to use the phone to install this, actually.
All right. Cobra.
They're not fully closed yet, but that's okay. Perfect. Hard to see on camera. Was that hole too big?
Yes.
Let me see. No, it wasn't. It was perfect.
Oh,
but
okay,
it is strange that they would have a 3/8 hole. You see that?
How big is their hole supposed to be?
Well, standard would be a 7/8 for a 1/2 inch, and then 1 inch and 3/8 would be 3/4. So I'm going to install a 3/4 connector, and it's just strange that they would have a double knockout, and the first knockout would be a non-standard size.
Yeah, I'm just showing everybody the standard size for the electrician hole.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you, sir. That is what we're used to.
Good for you, Mitchell.
Now we are going to need a bonding screw or something as well.
Yeah, do you have any? If not, a drywall screw will work just fine.
Drywall screw, yeah. Using our P2R. This is our P2R2.
That's what I heard an electrician tell me that.
Look at that P2R2 action. Beautiful. Look at that.
Oh, it was the beats there, Rodney. I thought it looked good. I'm telling you, that was the exact size. For some reason, about the last 6 inches of their colon is shaped like a mushroom. It's weird.
That is strange, but actually understandable.
Thanks, Hot.
The poor homeowner that's watching this is just going to be like, who the heck does Tools and Tactics hang out with?
Believe me, if they're an electrician, they already know
He's
which way
not
to
an
go.
electrician. He's
Yeah,
asking.
I am not. I'm
The
straight.
the
That's
fact that he gave me a spreadsheet and some other stuff, he's like some kind of engineer or
that's
um
right. Beat up.
yeah, anybody that has their panel labeled is usually like that kind of person, you know?
Anal. Yeah.
I don't know, anal, just meticulous. But also I did
That's what I
request it.
said.
I did request it, so you know. All right,
I
so we're just
have
gonna take
that.
the neutral to the neutral. The ground is gonna go somewhere. And
Thanks,
we're just
Rod.
going to take one leg to the hot, and then we're going to bounce another leg over here. So we get two hots.
That was an original idea.
Yeah, can you go get my Allen wrench set that's on the shelf? Straight in there. It's orange. And then go get one of those T-handles. I'll get it.
I love my birdhouse. I thought my birdhouse came out real nice. Hey, Big Red. What's up, buddy? Hadn't seen you in a while. A Dow woodwork. And, ordinarily that's what you would use, but, I wanted to be
That's
a
it.
little bit different.
Thank you.
Hi, asshole.
Okay, should we go with the Vera or the other T-handle?
Ooh,
The Vera it
Vera.
is. This thing had to clear customs. They told me on Amazon. It was like waiting to clear customs.
Oh, it's not too bad looking.
It's better than I thought it would be. I'll tell you that.
I did not add any grass to the side of that birdhouse. No.
All right, so is that the size? It is
It's because you
not the
just came back
size.
hot. That's why. Don't worry,
This
we
must be
know.
the size. That's not the size either, bro. Oh, you know why? Because I'm in probably metric. I
Oh,
forgot
there
this
you go.
set has
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, there we go. Cool. So someone, the first thing is going to say, what's the point in non-insulated mixing with insulated? It makes a difference.
We're
You
your
don't have to
hand
have
plan.
a fully insulated Allen once you're already this far away. Like you're insulated now.
Hey, good for you. 1 million views. That's a huge accomplishment. I'm proud of you,
Who's
Big
that?
Red.
Oh,
Big Red.
oh, that's good. This is not how you would do this, by the way.
Here's a
We need.
coincidence for you, Big Red, since you were talking about a million. I just want you to know that sometime last year, my lifetime views in 4.5 years surpassed the 13 years of the bear.
Should we just put white wire across so everybody coming in will be like, what the heck is that?
Yeah, nothing but white in there.
Cool. That's what we're going to do. Do a little white jumper.
That is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself, Big Red.
Yeah, that is good, man. Good job. Okay. We're going to double lug it, of course. That's what all the cool kids do.
Man, the
I would
last time
know.
I double legged somebody, it was a scrap. I took them right up. Then I just put my weight on them and crushed them.
All right. Let's tighten
Oh,
this up.
that's not what you were talking about? I double legged
That's,
and you're double lugging?
yeah, I'm double lugging.
Yeah.
This is so sketch. Think I can grab it on the lug there?
Yeah, sure.
Or is it going to arc?
It's
Let's
not
get the
plugged in
infrared.
yet.
Do we get the infrared camera and see how it's holding?
It's not plugged in yet.
No.
Thank you, Rod.
Oh,
We are the only real ones.
oh, that is sketchy. That is sketchy. And I like it.
He's differently abled, folks.
And tighten this one. Now, if you have an imaginary torque wrench in your head and it says click, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Click. Click, clicka, clicka, clicka.
Sharoosh!
Yo, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Glad you're okay.
Yeah, it's great to see you. We hear Saturday might be a big day for the Iranian people. Not for nothing.
Well, let's get a landing here.
Was
There
the
we go.
oak wood the reason the beet stain was a deep red? Yes.
Look at that P2R2. Oh my god, you dropped it. Look
So
at that P2R2.
yeah, when I stained before, I used balsa because balsa has virtually no color to it. So it takes a stain really well. Oak, on the other hand, doesn't take stain nearly as well because it's a much more dense material. So what ends up happening is that between the tree lines or the ring lines or whatever you want to call it, you get that dark red, and then on the
ground bar.
on the ground or whatever, you get the natural color of the oak. So it's a nice, beautiful blending of the two.
Okay, so I do have a ground bar. That's the good news.
Yeah, Daddy Trump said maybe on
It's right
Saturday
here.
they'll lay
Daddy
the
Trump.
smacketh down on Iran in a couple of different spots.
Dang.
Hey, Russ.
Okay, we're gonna just cut this with the bandsaw because that's what the cool kids do. So
Yeah, that's what I do.
let's just cut it with the bandsaw because we need to have a grounding lug.
Hey, 140, almost 141,000 for beat dubs. Good for you, buddy.
Oh, that is good.
I'm like 2 of those.
I don't even know where I'm at.
Oh, should I look and see how many lifetime views I've got? I don't think anybody really cares.
No,
No.
no, we don't care. Dude, hey, where'd you put my bandsaw?
It's a lot.
Oh, I found where you put it. I see where you put it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, I just confiscated another bonding screw today. And I think
Rodney.
whenever I took my shirt off, it fell on the floor. So I should be able to find it.
Rodney, if I want to bring out the wood pattern in the stain more, I wouldn't torch it. What I would do is there's a thing called ammonia fuming, but I wouldn't recommend it. Very many people trying it because it could be very caustic to you, especially if you're not prepared. But if you know what you're doing, it's fine.
Yeah, if you were tools and tactics, that'd be a bad idea.
I'm almost at 130 million lifetime views.
Looks like a shark that cut it. Hang on. That's better.
Well, Saturday. Don't tell the Iranian government, but that's news.
As soon as we can stop
news
saying
here
that,
in the U.S.
The sooner the better. Maybe for the stream and everything else.
Saturday?
What? Not Saturday.
I was
the
talking
other.
about the truck and tractor trailer pull.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're just gonna put this
I
on the
know.
bottom of this can here.
It sounds like a lot. By the I suspect by Sunday I'll have 130 million lifetime.
I'm gonna go grab a ground screw that I dropped on the floor.
Okay.
Dog. Little feet. Hey. Okay, where'd you put it? I dropped it on the floor right here.
I know, Mitchell. He got a lot.
Oh. Here it is. But look, it's
hey,
only got threads. Yeah, but look, it's not all the way threaded.
That's why you don't use them from
It's
the
not
acorn.
all thread.
Mega. Mega to mega to make it a mac.
Okay, hang on.
Sharu should make it. Jump, jump.
Nope. Dude, why is everything like not working?
Oh, I've never watched a second of Mr. Beast. I don't plan on watching now.
Hey, can you unlock my Mustang, please?
Dude, why don't you just use a drywall screw? Like a real electrician.
It's got a bond. If not, it's not going to read to ground. So it's not going to be a good.
Yeah. Just use a drywall screw. Dude, come
Hang
on.
on. I've got to have a compensated screw here somewhere. I do. Look, I've got a bunch, but I can't show you because I got freaking
Nice.
city memorabilia everywhere. But here's two. We got one that's all threads, and we got another one that's all threads. This one's for a Eaton. This one's for a Square D, I think.
And which one do you got?
Well,
Love it,
because
Sharush.
my
That's
wall
awesome.
is directly behind, we're not going to be able to really use it. So we're probably going to have to tap a hole, I think,
Oh, okay.
to do something. So on this guy here, I keep an assortment of drill taps, a 1/4 inch for hole saws, a 3/8 for stretch straps, a P2 just because it's the Phillips for the ball grip screwdriver, a
Main
3/16
bonding
to
gun.
start pilot holes, and then another assortment of
Already did that.
taps, and then a Irwin unibit that I don't think they make anymore, or at least it's not at Lowe's anymore. So we're going to prove that this screw is not going to work. Then we're going to figure out how is this screw going to go in, and it will, like that. And now we're going to cut off about yay much.
Yeet.
So, and then that way it won't
I
push the panel
saw
off
that,
the wall too
Rodney.
much.
10K celebration for Tool Squatch tomorrow. Congratulations to him. He's well deserved.
That is good. Here we go. Can you see?
Yes.
Perfect.
We can't see the screw, but whatever.
You can't?
Now we can.
And that's how you punch yourself in the finger with a very sharp screw.
Perfect.
Tomorrow, we're going to show you how to stab yourself with a razor knife.
Sharush, when you get back to the Discord, we're -1.
Okay, so here, we're going to take this tap. This should be a 1/4 20. I hope to God it is. That's how easy it is to modify that hole. Just like Panther's X.
Her hole's been modified several times.
And then you just screw this in.
What's up,
here.
little Jimmy?
And we're just going to put one screw.
Okay.
Hey, do you remember when I said, I hope to God that it's the right? Oh, it is. Okay, it's happy. It's going. It's going. We're good.
He doesn't need to.
Perfect. Now we got to use the wire stretcher to make
Good
this
news
reach.
travels fast. Yes, grounding bar. That's true. He was.
Why is this thing accessible from the side?
2 months of telling him not to be. Then I just finally had
on.
enough.
Come on. You see how this thing's accessible from the side?
Yes.
Oh, my brother's calling me. Hang on a second.
All right. Is a blocked bond. That's what he's doing now.
Yes. Yay.
That's what he's doing now. See, he's got his extent. Oh no, he put the thing down.
Okay, no, I got it. Everything's good, right?
Oh, I bet.
Bye. Yep, yeah, bye.
Don't worry,
All
guys.
right.
He knows what he's doing.
People worried. They're seeing my. Well, we haven't used any self tappers. We have jumpered some white wire to the hot, which does look questionable, but we did that on purpose, just to farm some questions. You know, is that so
I
wrong?
don't look at me. I said make them all white.
Got to tighten that screw a little bit more, and then I got to shape this where it's like at least looks halfway decent.
He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't have to lie.
Okay, so we got that. We got that. We got a double pole breaker. We need a piece of wire to come out of here into here. So let's do that.
Well, I told him last night, mention Daddy's money one more time, see what happens. He did like 5 more. So now he knows what happens.
Is he like
There's,
permagon or is he like just?
yeah, he's gone. I'm not bringing him back. Sharush, no, our media does not cover anything going on in Iran unless it's Trump trying to do something. It's terrible. Our news is terrible.
All right, here we go. This connector here. I like how the connector doesn't even tighten on the freaking lock ring. It's my favorite.
Oh, the protest was yes. They covered it for like maybe half a minute.
Okay. Well, we should probably stop talking about it. If not, we're
What,
going
in
to be
LA?
perma-banned. Whatever it is, political, anything, news, whatever. We can't. We also aren't allowed to cover it. Probably. They're always changing the guidelines. You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh.
We're just going to go backwards with this. It's
I
crazy
like
enough
your
to work.
watch.
Ooh, thank you.
Your watch works fine. It doesn't work. Look. No worky. I know, B-Dub. Well, we hope to see you there on the Discord there, Sharush. It'd be nice to
Okay.
have you back.
Ground's long enough. Cool. All right. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I guess we'll just use this. Oh, I found what I was looking for just now.
Well, that's good because none of us could see what you were looking for. So
Good. They want you to see me struggle.
okay, thanks, Owen.
What's Owen saying?
I'm just here for the Kita Moonshine Sonical. I have no idea what that is.
I don't think he even knows what it is.
Mitchell, it's probably safer that way.
There's this is not the right size, but it'll work. Get in there. Get a P2R2.
Good
Oh,
for
so
you.
I was watching some electrician competition.
I mean, all we can see
And-
is the receptacle down there.
Well, you know, leave it to YouTube to make sure that everything's vertical now.
Is too musky. Okay. I mean, I don't drink, so I don't really care.
True that. Eh.
Well, right to or write to YouTube and tell them you don't like it. But I think now they're doing it where you can do the simulcast with the widescreen or
Yeah,
vertical.
we're gonna leave extra wire here. Let's do this.
Understood. Understood, Sharush. Yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Let him
There,
know that
that'll
all his
piss.
hard
That's
work is
little
turning you
squirrely
on.
thing's gonna piss everybody off. I like it. I say, what the hell is that?
Okay, that's pretty funny. Ott.
That didn't work.
As a matter of fact, Ott learned how to make moonshine from the Bear's book.
The bear's bush.
The bear wrote a book. Now it's barely in English, but he did write a book.
All right, that's an accomplishment.
JoJo says you suck as an electrician, but
Thank you.
then again, JoJo ain't doing anything. So
Right, right. Okay, this should be good enough. So I want to make sure. Okay, cool. Let's. Can't quite turn it on yet.
Sharouche, don't do it. Don't make me ban you.
We're just gonna
Mm.
take
Yeah,
this ground.
I think you're right there, Jimmy.
Yeah, they're there.
He needs a head camera, but then all we'd see is hair and fudge.
Here.
The
I want
bear
these to
had
be.
Pat proofread his first final draft. Oh, date. That's probably why.
We should probably just Lego this.
We're
So I want
not.
to break them.
We're not. I'm just reading the comments there, Russ.
Probably want to. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're still not done. I still got to put it. Yeah, we need a Lego. Let me grab a Legos. I need Legos.
Wiggle. Wiggle. Wiggle, come and me won't go on. I'm sorry. Every time they say wiggle, that's it. My ex-wife has a head camera, keeps getting belly button lint on it. Oh, Jesus. How big
Yeah.
is she?
Okay. Let's get the grounds here. I'm actually going to cut nothing. I'm not going to cut anything.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be just long and stupid.
That's what I liked it. And then he cut it.
That's what my wife says about me.
She never called you long.
Oh, just stupid. That's what I wish she called me.
I'm glad we agree on something.
Okay. One more.
Just remember, if you're ever having a day where your ego's getting a little too big, I'm there. I will help you out with that.
Okay. And where is the hot? There it is there. Let's cut that too.
Rod, I think it's because her belly's covering that hole. Don't, not to put an image in your head, but
Okay, so we need to short out one of these as well. So we're going to test the. What sucks is this is actually on a GSCI circuit right now. So we might. My God, how long is that wire? We might have an extension cord so I don't like keep tripping the damn GSCI because it's behind a toolbox.
yeah.
And if that happens, dude, I'll just end the stream. Like if we start tripping GSCIs behind the toolbox,
Uh-huh.
I'll go behind the toolbox once. But after that, like we're just gonna call it. Okay. So this is what the dude has. He's got 3 plugs.
All
One
right,
of them
hold on.
is on the GSCI, but we're not gonna worry about that.
He's been working late, Sharouche.
I think
Jamie's
that's
working.
safe enough. 3, 3, 3. Yeah, man. Shit. See, we've simulated faults here, so like some of this wire isn't even safe to use.
How long do you think we've been on? Just
25
ballpark
minutes.
it without looking.
25 minutes.
No.
32 minutes.
Longer.
Nice. Perfect.
And we haven't even got to the troubleshooting yet.
Yeah, I know. It is what it is, dude. Okay. Here we go. You know, I stayed home yesterday. I wasn't feeling good.
It's true. 41,
Hey,
40,
Russian.
yes, 40 minutes, yes.
Nice. Okay. This is
He's setting up a panel to do some troubleshooting for a member
somebody.
of the community.
That's right. Okay. So there we go. Cool. We have. Let's go ahead and plug it in and see if anything blows up. Or no, we said we're going to run a different circuit. Hang on. That's the smart thing to do, man. I don't want to keep tripping the damn GFCI.
I know, Jimmy.
Because we are going to be shorting some stuff out. So
Okay. Tactics. Where no preparation meets poor time management.
Yeah. So this channel, there is no preparation. So there's no script. Everything you guys get is what I know. I don't do any research on anything. I already know it. I've never actually researched anything on this channel to bring it to you guys. I don't have to look up anything. You can ask me anything on the fly. You can ask me anything in the code book. I will find it.
Why is your fly pink?
I don't have a pink fly.
Well, I guess you just left it open then.
Yeah. Let's see here. There's a 6-inch cord's kicking my ass right now.
No code book. None.
I don't need a code book. You can just ask me anything. I'll probably figure it out.
I
got a
already
code
asked
book.
you.
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, we got to run this to like
There.
one of these circuits here.
Ask anything on the fly, including the hairy hot dog. Yes.
Okay. Uh-oh.
If it was pink, it's not the wiener.
All right. Let's plug it in. See if it's good. Perfect. Okay, so I've got. That's nice. That light works. Does the switch work? The switch does work. Does the switch work here? Oh
No.
yeah, this is the one that Keely broke live. Broke it live.
Oh, I see. Blame it on your daughter.
Oh no, she smashed it. This thing was a. This thing was kind of a relic because it's actual ceramic, and I was trying to keep it. She
Yes.
dropped it.
Oh.
She dropped it. Okay, so
That's pretty funny, Panther.
This is going to be how to troubleshoot with a toner. Let's go with this one.
Oh, dang. Little Jimmy said if you don't start doing this troubleshooting soon, he's going to fire you and call Morgan or the American electrician.
Yeah, I would love to see them lose their ass. They will never show anything. I don't know about Morgan. I don't want to talk bad about Morgan. But yeah, most electricians don't know how to do this. This is actually okay. So we got our meter here. I'm going to read you the email too. We're going to use the advanced circuit tracer here. We're going to use the standard one. Now we'll use both advanced. We'll go with both advanced.
Is the email mclovin@google.com?
No, I'm not going to tell you what the email is. But we do need to verify some voltage as well before we get too started. Oh, he responded back. So to clarify, you're suggesting attaching the toner to the circuit with the wire breaker off. Okay, so hang on. Reply. Hey, I am live right now. If you go to the live after I'm 45 minutes and 47 seconds in and ready to start showing you how to troubleshoot this. Okay, question here. So it says, I posted a question using Klein tone generator to locate my electrical problem yesterday. You requested I send you some photos, diagrams of my situation, providing context of my problem attached below. The history: a few days ago, I noticed my 2-hall ceiling lights failed to turn on. On investigating, I noticed that all my GFCI outlets in the bath laundry room were out as well. Trying to reset GFCI outlets did not work. When you can't reset a GFCI outlet, usually means that there's no power. So just like this GFCI in my hand here, I'm not going to be able to reset it because there is no power.
Oh, that makes sense.
Um,
Dialing in your toner.
so laundry rooms as well. Trying to reset the GFCI outlet did not work, would not reset. When I proceeded to load panel breakers, this is what he's going to call his load panel breakers. You got to understand the verbiage that homeowners use. And notice breaker 8 and 2 as I labeled in the spreadsheet mapping tied to the panel cover. I've got a plethora of information that we shared at the beginning of this, right?
Yes.
Okay. I got one more. Come on. Spreadsheet. Okay. Mapping tied to panel cover. Labels numbering on load panel cover had tripped. I reset breaker to on. It did not retire. Whatever. When I tried resetting GFCI outlet again, would not reset, which probably means your power's off. I added that part. Then I opened up the outlet boxes and pulled outlets enough to probe terminals. 0 volts detected to any of failed outlets or ceiling lights. Also measuring hot to ground and hot to neutral at outlets resulted in 0 volt readings. I'm going to stop right now and say a lot of times your circuit that feeds your bathroom is actually the GFCI in your garage. So a lot of these houses have GFCIs in the garage. If you find that GFCI and you reset it, it'll reset your bathroom. Sometimes they will run from your bathroom to an outdoor outlet, all kinds of things, because the only required GFCI used to be your bathrooms, and then they conveniently put it in the garage as well. Yeah, chances are you're going to find your problem in your garage. Okay, let's keep reading. Then I subsequently tested ground to neutral at each outlet, and the result was open readings. So my hypothesis so far is no power delivered from the breaker in the load panel. Breaker output terminal verified to be putting out 120 volts at output terminal. So this is going to be his output terminal. This is his constantly hot here. This would be an output terminal here. It got the Klein toner tracer out, tried to trace the wiring back from the failed GFCI to the breaker to locate open neutral. I'll save you guys some time. Basically, he put out his toner and he didn't get anything. It wasn't reading the way he wanted it to, and so on. Okay. What he needs to do is this. So first, we're going to verify that everything works real quick before I put my money where my mouth is. So let's get some voltage readings here. That's the neutral.
That's good to hear, Russ.
Okay, so I've got 123. That's good. That is 0. And I've got 123 to ground. Okay, so ground and neutrals are functioning. That is good. Very nice, sir. Okay, so there's 2 things here, okay? This is what you're going to do.
We only see the board.
I know. That's all you need to see. Let's say this is your first outlet that you suspect is wrong, okay? And
Yes.
it's a GFCI, so you call a line and a load. And you verify you don't have any power on the line. You're going to want to separate all of your wires. So go to your panel, turn off all your breakers, don't turn off your main. We're dead right now. We're de-energized. Go to your receptacle and you're going to pull all the wires off. Everything off.
Yeah.
All of them.
You
Every
should.
one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
Pull them
All your
off.
wires to where your receptacle
Thanks,
is
Russ.
completely out. Okay. Then with your toner, because this is off now, completely off, you should be able to hook your toner up to one of these wires. You're going to get one of two things.
What
And
do
this
you
is what we
guys
want to
think?
do.
Is it nice?
We want to know where this wire is going. So we want to tone this out. So we're going to get our toner here. We're going to connect it to a known ground source here. We're going to attach this here. And we're going to turn it on, set it to alternating tone. Turn this on, of course.
It's just in case Michelle comes back.
Bump this down. All the way down. Now we're going to slowly bump it up until we get to level 1. Good level 1. So we're going to go over here and we're going to verify at the plugs. So could you stop for half a second?
I had.
This is his diagram here. So we've got G's or GFCIs in his bathroom, double vanity sink, probably GFCI on either side of the sink. I don't know what that is. CK. Doesn't matter. Another GFCI here. Whichever one you open up, let's say you open this one, you want to figure out where the wires are that travel this way. So you can do it like this. You're going to put it on one of these wires. And since that GFCI is also dead, you should be able to trace from this GFCI to these wires by doing this. So you notice we're not going to get a 1 here. We're getting a 2.
Okay.
2 is right there. We go over here. Where are we? Because it's a switch. So got to show you. It's a switch, so we want to be on the right side of the switch to show you. Down here we get 1. Up here we get 2. See the difference there? Down here is 1. So that means that this wire here travels from our laundry room to our bathroom, for example. So now the only variable here is this wire. This is the wire that we're having trouble with. So now you can start tracing backwards and you know exactly which wire you're looking for. That's how you would figure out which side of the wire you're on. And what you can do with this broken apart, you can do something kind of insane here. You can take an extension cord, okay? And you can backwards troubleshoot. We can energize this backwards and turn on your GFCIs backwards. So what we're going to do, if I can turn this off, please. You're going to plug this one into a hot. You're going to plug this one into the neutral here very carefully. Okay. And now these will be energized because we just plugged it in backwards. We're separated from the panel. Nothing can explode. And then you're going to go reset your GFCIs in your bathroom. And that's going to tell you which side of your circuit is working, which side of your circuit is not. If this trips, you know, okay, I've got my fault in the bathroom, for example, because we trace the circuits backwards towards the bathroom. So I can go here. You can see this is energized now. See that red light? Maybe not. So these are the plugs in the bathroom, remember?
Yes.
And with the light switch on, there we go. Light switch is on. There we go. So you can see these are the circuits in the bathroom. We got that red light. And this is going to be the wire that goes to the panel, the one that's not hooked up. Where is it? This one. For some reason that is reading hot, but it shouldn't. Unless it's going backwards to the neutral. No, that should be off. That's why I don't trust these ghost sticks. Everyone says, oh, these are the best things ever. Right now, this thing's reading energized. But it's not completely red. You see what I'm saying? But down here, that's hot. Look, if I unplug this, this has 0 volts. This is why you shouldn't trust these sticks.
Hey,
I'll just go
Shaka.
ahead and show you. Everyone likes the hot sticks, but this is a prime example of why you don't want to use a hot stick to trust your life with it. Because right now it says that it's energized. So if it says it's energized, it can also say that it's de-energized. We'll go ahead, we'll touch this one to
Hey,
this
Derby.
here, touch this here, and we've got 0 volts down there at the meter. And if we go over here and we touch the prong on the switch and we touch the ground here, we've got 42 volts because this is not the same ground as this circuit. I hope that makes sense for you guys, but it's not a true ground because we're using an extension cord here and we've got a different system over here. But anyway, we've got no voltage on this, yet it says
Take it
it's
easy,
voltage.
Sharouche.
Okay, so what you're going to want to do is, this is the fix for you. That's going to tell you which side of your circuit is broken if you're an electrician and you don't have any trouble here. What you're going to do is you're going to go to your panel, which is
All right,
not plugged
Douglas.
in. Panel is off, okay? You're going to get the proper screwdriver here. You're going to remove the wire in question completely from your panel. You're going to pull it away from anything electrical all the way out of your panel. You're going to clamp your black lead to your ground bar or your neutral bar. It doesn't matter, preferably your ground bar because you could have a sub panel. You're going to attach this to your black lead there that came off the breaker. We're going to turn this on to alternating. We're going to plug this in, but only so I can get my ground source. This ground needs a source, so we're going to give it a source. Normal panels, you wouldn't have to do this because it'd already be energized, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this circuit's dead now because this wire literally feeds this here. So we're completely safe here. What we're going to do now, we're going to dial this in. So we're going to dial it all the way down. And then we're going to bump it all the way up until we get that number 1. There we go. We got that number 1. And now we can go back. We can find this wire or this wire. It's not this wire. You can see where this wire here doesn't read as hot as this wire. Okay. And then as you start connecting things back, you're going to start getting your rooms over here. So you're going to want to go to your panel, remove this wire from your breaker, trace it out individually, and then you're going to start finding the line side of your GFCI. So you go to your GFCIs, find the line side. This is what I'm going to suspect. I would expect that your GFCI is probably in your garage. So when you do disconnect this, pull it off your breaker, and you are tracing, go to your garage receptacles, look for a GFCI for your garage. Depending on how old your house is, sometimes they have that one separate GFCI away from all the other plugs that's going to be for your sprinkler system. Usually like over here, like there, instead of like around your actual garage. And that when you reset that, that'll turn the rest of your plugs on. See if your garage plugs are even on right now. But yeah, this is going to show you the line side of your GFCIs because this is what feeds your GFCI. So you break your plugs loose, you can easily trace everything out. This is how you trace behind a wall. Got some OSB. You're going to dial it in like you normally would. Let's dial it in first before we. Okay. You're going to hear the noise. You're going to hear the noise out here. It's going to happen, right? You can see where we're starting to get that over there. See how it's pretty decent. We're getting 2. You're not getting 1 because we're only still barely dialed in. We can dial this up. It'll be less accurate, but you're going to be able to read through the wall even deeper. Now we're getting a level 2 over here. We're getting a level 3 here. Start sliding over, getting a level 2. Still a level 2. Now we're dropping off to a 3. 2 is blinking, flashing. Now we're back to a level 3. Go back over here. Level 2. Let's bump it up one more time. Start over here. Start at level 2. Sliding over. We're getting that level 1 pulse. Now we're getting a solid level 1. Coming back over here. Now we're getting to level 2. Come back over here. We're tapering back off to a 3 here. Except that we're still staying on 2 because we dialed this up. And that's why you don't want to dial this up too much. So that's how you read through a wall. You do have to dial it up, but within reason.
Okay.
That's a different hot stick. What's the best wire shrinks for cars? You got a name of a good shrink?
Freud.
Freud. Freud is the best shrink for cars. I don't know, man. I just buy whatever heat shrink. I don't even really use heat shrink. I use black tape. That's so bad.
That's why the insurance company won't cover your stuff.
Yeah. All right. So extension cords are your friend. As you can see, you can backfeed circuits, figure out what side of the circuit's broken. If it trips on one side but doesn't trip on the other, then you can tone out which side's toned. There's one more thing I'd like to show you, and that is what if you don't get any tone, which is why the breaker won't turn back on, right? We're obviously shorted to ground, so the breaker's not turning back on if it doesn't, or you're just not able to reset the GFCI. If your wire here, let me put this back where it goes. Set this up. Okay. And yeah, we're going to short it downstream. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to put our receptacle in. With,
Hey, Dan.
what's going on, Dan? Let's see here. So let's put this one there. I hate Legos. They do make it nice for demos, so I will say.
That's on you there, is to.
And then the neutrals. And then the grounds, dude. I think I'm just freaking wiring at them. Okay. We should be connected. What we're going to do, we're going to short the ground and the hot together back here somewhere.
It's
and not plug it in. So we're going to just plug this ground. Oh, wait. Look, we're already ready. We're already ready for havoc. There we go. That should be touching.
Don't use them then.
So the first thing you want to do, does this meter even read through my body? I got this meter, had it sent to me, and I haven't even checked my favorite setting yet. It does, dude. This meter does read through your body. It's better than a fluke. Amazing. Okay. So we can read through our body, which means we're going to read high ohms, which is important when you're troubleshooting. So right now, why is that falling out of the Waco? Okay. Power's off. Nothing is connected. We do need a reference to ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate the breaker being off. And I'm not even going to trust the switch. We're going to completely disconnect this wire. And now I'll plug it in because I need a good ground. Okay. So right now the grounds and hots are connected together. And we can verify that by doing this. We can go from the ground to the hot,
Sure is,
and we
Dan.
get continuity, but let's go with the continuity noise, right? Ground to hot,
Mm-hmm.
getting continuity. That's one of the first things you should check as an electrician. Are your grounds and neutrals touching? Are your hots and neutrals touching? Because grounds and neutrals touching will trip a GFCI.
Oh,
Hots and neutrals touching, obviously, is going to trip a breaker, and hots and grounds touching is obviously going to trip a breaker. But grounds and neutrals will trip a GFCI. So that's first. If they are touching and you're trying to figure out which side it's on, you're going to notice something with your toner. So when I hook my toner up to this black wire, let's say we're back at the panel and we are still attached to the ground. That's good. You see that continuity light right there? That's what that is. That's the continuity
yes.
light. If I was to remove this here, you'll see where the continuity light will turn off. Watch. See that? Now it's
Uh-huh.
green. Now it's back to
Interesting.
red. So you're actually going to get something really useful with the continuity light. You're actually not going to get a tone at all. It's going to sound like that. So he also mentioned buzzing. So if you're getting buzzing, you're either on an energized source. Hear that buzzing? This is
Yes.
energized. Remember, we put it out of the panel. That's the noise you're going to hear when it's buzzing. When it's
Uh-huh.
energized, that's the noise you're going to hear when you're shorted together. When I break my short and I find my loose connection, I get a pure tone. Watch.
Good heavenly.
See that? And
Yeah.
then if I short it back together, nothing. But now you're hearing an intermittent tone because it's just barely touching. So it sounds like crap. It's got a lot of resistance to it because it's not a solid connection. And that's what flukes have trouble reading, is connections just like that, where certain instrumentation will say it's shorted. Some flukes will say, oh, well, they won't even say that it's connected.
Mm.
And you're spending $300 on a fluke like that. So not the dog fluke, but also like WTF, man, that's expensive to not tell you something so simple. So we disconnect it. Now we get our tone back. So that's one good way to troubleshoot, to kind of know. Now, the reason why it sounds so sketchy is because the ground's really messed up on this circuit. That's why we use the extension cord to
Mm.
begin with. Here we lose most of our power once I unplug it because we lost the ground. And that's why you want to use the ground. I've displayed that 1,000 different ways on this channel, but watch. See, we've only got barely 2 bars. We go over here, we plug this into a ground. We get 1 bar. See that?
Yes.
And if we unshort it, then we can trace it out. So that's what I would go about doing. He did show some other stuff, like the breaker that failed for the
Mm.
GSCI. Maybe. You'll know if you got a failed breaker. Let me unplug this. You'll know if your breaker failed by checking. Take your wire off, go from ground to hot, and if you got 120 and your breaker's on, then your breaker didn't fail.
What was the reason you got blocked, his tube?
What's up?
I'm just asking him a question. He wants me to unblock him from my channel.
I don't know who you're talking about.
His tube.
His tube? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, so I've got moderators, man, that are hot to block, which is fine because I'd rather have moderators that are overly cautious. And so do souls. So if you FAFO, don't be surprised. I don't personally think I block anyone unless it was just flat out racist, but I got moderators that just they ain't taking no crap. So yeah. Also, I couldn't help but notice, but this is a sub panel. See, his mains aren't touched at all. He's got a 100 amp breaker, 70 amp breaker there,
Yeah.
which is interesting. So should have retention on that breaker, guys. You can't pull out a breaker because what happens is the code for that retention. With this plugged in, this panel will be energized, but it's de-energized, so we're safe. This bus feeds this breaker. So typically when an electrician pulls a breaker off and holds it in their hand, it should always be safe to touch. But when your breaker feeds the bus, if this wire is constantly energized and I'm able to pull this breaker out, we have a slight safety issue. Because typically when you pull a breaker out, it's dead in your hand. This breaker is live in my hand and I'm feeding the panel with it. That's when you got to have retention. This would be an example of required retention this panel doesn't have. Also, the self-tappers are a nice touch. I'm not going to criticize this guy's panel.
In that case, no, then his too.
What was it?
Nothing.
You were cussing and hollering at people and calling people names, and in short, you said, shut your ass up.
So,
What'd
no.
you get, Soldier? No.
I hold grudges.
He does hold grudges. I don't hold grudges. Every day's a new day, dude. Every day's a new day. I've been through hell, and every day's a new day. Okay, so hopefully this helps that guy out. My guess would be you got another GOCI somewhere else that's feeding the line side of these without getting to the whiteboard with souls here. You got a line and a load. Wires coming in, constant hot. Constant. Anything after this, basically not going to turn on, so you will not be able to tone backwards to your panel if you don't find that first GFCI. So if this is your panel, and these wires do go directly here, you should be able to find the line side of a GFCI somewhere. If you pull your box out and you pull your receptacle out of the wall and you find your line wires by determining which way they're going, like I showed you, if you determine that you put your multimeter, you put your toner on these wires and they lead to the bathroom, for example, you know that you found the load wires, or at least assuming, at least you know where those wires go. You're looking for the line wires. You can also start by just pulling this out of the wall, completely disconnect it from everything, turn the power on. See if that turns on. So you see all sorts of crazy stuff in the field. You absolutely do. If everything is GSCI, then what other thing that kills like 10 people a year are we going to redo everything for? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay. There's troubleshooting in a nutshell. Sorry, it took me a while to build the panel. I didn't have a bonding screw. I didn't have a grounding lug. And we didn't have a 1/4-inch nut driver.
Happens.
It does, but you can clearly see the difference of these nut drivers. I mean, the difference is huge. The first try, 2 times in a row with the proper tools for the job. This has always been the proper tool for the job. DeWalt makes some of the best accessories. As much as Klein would love me to tell you that Klein is the best out right now, I will say this: I forgot this is even here, so now I feel bad. No 1/4-inch though. These are designed differently. They've redesigned these completely with better magnets. Probably better than Milwaukee. They're actually seriously good. And then whenever we tried out the tips, they were surprisingly good. But it's still a straight shaft. Like this thing's pivotable. It's longer. It's angleable, and it's tried and true. So we went with the DeWalt tonight. Why fix it if it ain't broke? But I do need to try these out more. But I'm not going to tell you they're great until I try them out, because I don't know.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. The magnets are good. Let me see. Let's see. Go 3/8 here, and I've got a. What should we try?
I don't know. Got a structural screw in there?
Oh, I got something better than a structural screw. Jeez. I've got a whole piece of all thread that's long.
Mm,
Yeah, dude, that's amazing.
that's a pretty good magnet. Game changer.
That's a pretty good magnet. Now we
Game
got to
changer.
try it. Oh, I
Most
lost it.
electricians don't know the power of the magnet.
This one's a 5/16, and let's do the same thing. Ah! I need to do a. Let's try it on. Try it on this file. Oh, this magnet's pretty decent too, though, dude. We'll try it on this file. This is the file. I'll tell you which one is better. That's a 5/16, so a smaller surface area. I could grab the 5/16. Hang on. This is their 5/16. Okay, Milwaukee versus Klein right now. Milwaukee versus Klein. And all thread. Okay, this is the Klein. It's even getting caught up. You see where it stopped for half a second?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Let's see the Milwaukee here. Oh, the Klein's better. Ha! Hang on. Oh yeah, dude, not even close. Where'd the Klein one go?
Don't know.
Klein. Yeah, I can feel the. Oh, dropped it. I can feel the difference of the Klein one.
Yeah, I would hope so. They're in your hand.
Yeah, the Klein magnets are pretty insane. Yeah, the Milwaukee one wants to drop it freaking instantly. So yeah, this is the that's the what lag. You can hear it bouncing back and forth in there, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
God, please be a man named Leslie.
All right. There you go. Hopefully this helps somebody out. What a load of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Could do one more thing. 16ths. 5/16. Oh no, the Klein's better. I can feel it.
Okay.
Yeah, the Klein's definitely better.
Malco.
Oh, Malco probably is better. There's no doubt about that. But at least Klein is stepping it up to be better than Milwaukee. So that's kind of cool.
I mean, all you got to do is go to the store and get one of those neodymium magnets from Harbor Freight and stick in there.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a better magnet.
The real test will be, does this magnet shatter or not? That's what we need to know. Then we can write home about it. For now, still up in the air. For now, I'm still going with the wall.
Oh my God, his tube. That's terrible.
Use this tank bomb so your heads don't strip. See, he watches your channel.
He does.
You got to unban him.
No.
He's learned his lesson.
I'm gonna say so. I pointed this out to people. Like, I am nice until you give me a reason not to be nice, and when you give me that reason, I am never nice to you again.
Never, ever, ever again. He's like an elephant, dude. Big, fat, and never forgets.
It's true. And I'll step on you.
All right. Appreciate you co-hosting.
Sure.
Hopefully this
I
helps
just
out.
sat here.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that helps somebody. Hopefully that helps somebody out. You know what? Before
And
I
it's
go,
going to help
I'm
me out. Later on tonight, I'm going to rewatch it in case when I get sleepy. It'll
touche.
put me right out.
Touche. I am curious. Does this have a status?
You're bi-curious.
So it does have a status on the voltage, though, and I like that. That's a necessary.
My trunk's
That's a
not on my
necessary
face.
thing. So if we go here, we should get a freaking tamper-proof receptacle.
I have learned one thing from watching the Olympics this year. My nose is not big enough to go into the Winter Olympics. Whew.
Oh, you know, I just realized
What?
this is not as cool as I thought it was. So it will ping this light, but only if the special plug adapter is plugged in.
Mhm.
See how it takes a
Wha-
minute to find the voltage? See how you're kind of moving around? See my arms moving back there?
Mm, yeah,
It's nice to have a multimeter that instantly lights up the second that you hit voltage. That way you know to stop moving around.
true that.
So
The Fluke is definitely not better.
the T5 will do that and the T6 will do it. So the Fluke does have that feature, which is really nice. That's a must feature for me. That's why the T5 and the T6 are goated.
Okay.
But the Milwaukee one for $50 also has a continuity feature. It just doesn't have very many ohms to read. So that's
Good for you,
actually
Dan.
underrated. The Fluke is better. Yeah, the Fluke is good. I know you're trying to get out of here.
I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing a thing.
Let me see if I can find the Milwaukee one. Got so many multimeters, man.
I didn't even know Field Piece had a G string.
Oh, the field piece is
Learn
a
something new.
great meter. I
Learn
love the
something new
field
every
piece.
day.
Field piece is my go-to. Absolutely. It's not even a competition. Here's the Fluke here. Turn it off, turn it on. Plug in the meter. Get it in here. I might need 2 hints. Because the Fluke leads are flat, so I'm going to have to get closer to see what I'm doing. Hang on.
Oh, look at that. Little Jimmy finally got his stain to work.
Nice. All right, so no noise, no audible, right? But we get that light, which is nice. So as you're poking around, you get that light instantly. So right now we lose the light, and then the second I find the voltage, we get the light. That's a huge plus. No noise though. You take this crappy, cheap multimeter from Milwaukee, which I hate to say, it's useful. And I give credit where it's due on the channel. Take these leads.
Dang,
It's auto sensing, so you don't have to do anything. You just turn it on. Plug the leads in. Come on, leads. There you go. Audible and a light and a backlight. See that?
Yes.
No voltage. Found the voltage. Audible and a light. And then when you go continuity, amber light.
Oh.
It's just the small
Hey,
things, man.
John.
Why can't everyone do that for us?
Because it took Milwaukee to show them the way.
That is damn unfortunate, but very true.
Wait until y'all see tomorrow's video. Some of you are going to have a mental breakdown. Not giving it away,
Yeah.
but mental breakdown's coming.
Getting a Delta
Hi,
belt
Austin.
and disc bench top sander in great shape for $50. Man,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
congratulate it.
What's up,
It's a
Austin?
good deal.
All right, guys, we are out of here. Always remember to stuff your Mellotough knockoffs with another Mellotough pouch.
It's not where I thought he was going. Yes, tomorrow my video will be causing some mental breakdowns.
And then you got the best setup for Vito quality for less than like half of the Vito price. Yeah. It's pretty sweet.
See, it's not the way. That's not the way I thought you were going to end it. When you said,
Don't forget
remember
to remember.
Manscape like
Oh,
your landscape.
that's your deal. Yeah, you finish it.
I thought that's if you trim your bush, your deck will always look big, and who doesn't
That's
want a big deck?
that's true. That's true. One day you're gonna butcher that, and it's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait.
Hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. We'll see you guys later. Take it easy.